Inner child, the biggest shadow that you have and the biggest enemy of your relationships with yourself and with others. Inner child healing can open all the portal of happiness. How? I'm gonna tell you in this video. Inner child is not about the 5-year-old or the 9-year-old kid. It's not about that. It's about the wounds, the bad breakups, the bad experiences, the physical mental harassment that you had, and so on. And this all needs your conscious attention. That's it. So here in this video, I'll tell you what is inner child from the basic. If you have zero experience or zero idea about it, you got this. And I'll tell you what it is exactly and how you can start healing your inner child. If you want more depth, let me know in the comment section. I'll make the next part on it. Let's move to the video. Hello everyone, my name is Chanchal and in this channel I talk about personal growth, spirituality and other topics that helps us grow in life. So here are the time spans. You can go according to your concern. Firstly, we will talk about what is inner child. In my understanding, it is the wounded part of us. So you might have experienced in many phases of your life, not only in your 5 or 9, but mostly it started from your childhood, from the early ages, after all the experience, and after that you just manifested everything again and again into your life because you are not conscious of that. That's why you are keep manifesting same things or same relationships. This is all because of your childhood or your inner child that is not healed. I'm gonna tell you about everything. Keep watching. Inner child is not only about your relationships with others, but also it affects your relationship with yourself. Can create bad beliefs about yourself, like you are not worthy enough, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve healthy relationships, you don't feel worthy, you are not worthy enough, and so on. If you have experienced any physical harassment in your early ages, you can manifest same experiences again and again in your upcoming relationships. And this is all because your inner child is wounded. It need conscious attention. Can be a case that you may have forgotten about the incident that happened to you in your childhood, in your early ages, but somehow it is still causing you the pain in some ways, like in your relationships or in your beliefs. You will experience same until you heal it at the age of 25 or at the age of 95. Until you heal it, you will feel the same, you will experience the same relationships again and again. Let me tell you how. Inner child is basically means and a reflection of how your early ages were, like you got love from your parents, how your parenting looked like, how your surrounding was, people were behaving with you, as you were accepted or not, loved or not, you got that love, care and attention, whatever you needed in that time. If you have a wounded inner child, you may have experienced this, like that whenever something was spoiling into your life, when back then into your childhood, you always thought that everything is spoiling because of you, even if you didn't anything, even if you were not aware of that. And that was a very big burden on your little shoulders, like you were just a kid and you didn't have any control over anything, like your parents were adult and you didn't have that control to control them. Except of that, you just thought that everything happening just because of you. So this was a very big responsibility, and this is a very big example of a wounded inner child. Next one is, if you, for instance, if you didn't get any attention from in your childhood, you may feel unworthy of love, care. Now, if you didn't get any attention in your childhood, you are may feeling unworthy or unloved now. In other hand, somehow or whenever you put yourself first, you feel guilty about yourself, that why you did this. You should put others first, but this is a big sign of that you have a wounded inner child. Now let me help you to understand the signs, so you can find that your inner child is wounded. You may have physical, mental or emotional traumas also, depends how your childhood was. The signs are, you can't let go easily, you have fear of abandonment, or you feel guilty of setting boundaries about yourself, you can't put yourself first. Can be possibly a truth that you don't believe in relationships, any kind of relationship, any friendship, parents, you don't believe in any relationship. Sign that you are trying to being a perfectionist, means you don't make any mistake, you just do everything perfectly. That is a big sign that you have a wounded inner child. I'm gonna mention like almost every sign you can experience when you have a wounded inner child. So pay attention on that. These were the signs you can find that your inner child is wounded. Okay, so now let's talk about why inner child healing is so important. Because without healing that, you will experience the same relationships with yourself and with others again and again, and you will keep experiencing the same until you heal that. It's very important to have healthy relationships. So now let's move on to how to recognize wounds. You know that you have a wounded inner child, so how you can recognize it? We have two ways to recognize it. First one, as I told, that inner child is all about our childhood. So firstly, we will find out wounds from our childhood, to know revisiting our childhood. You might have forgotten the scenarios that you have experienced in your back then in your childhood, but as deep as you can remember, try to remember it. See how you were treated in that time, like how you felt in that time when you were kid. You can find the old younger picture of you. I'm gonna show you. As I found this picture of me, I'm looking so cute, by the way. Okay, so you just need to find out like a picture so that you can recognize yourself, how you used to look in that time. You can find out were you misbehaved or not, how you treated in that time. You got attention, love, the care, everything. And I'm gonna mention some questions out in here on the screens, and I'm gonna tell you the most important questions so that you can find out how your condition was in that time. Go deep down to your younger self. Okay, try to visualize that you have this person in front of you. Try to go deep as you can, and find out you how you were treated, how you felt in that time, everything. Okay, and try to figure out your younger self. You can ask yourself how you felt in that time, how you saw yourself as a worthy person, or who has no self-worth, or try to figure out yourself. Like, you should have a clear reference that this is how you used to be. Okay, so that you can find out the faults that you had, or the wounds that you had in that time, and you have also now. And now let's move on to the second part, and that is trauma types and responses. Or we are going to define the traumas from our day-to-day life. Like, you need the awareness. Okay, as I mentioned, it is a shadow work. Our inner child healing is a shadow work, and shadow work needs attention, awareness. Okay, so you will recognize how you are doing into your life. Like, sometimes in certain situations it happens, you can experience freeziness, fight or flight mode, or start watching yourself. Okay, I'll share a pic over here so that you can find out everything, every reaction towards a trauma, and so that you can identify everything. You are going to see yourself, how you perceive yourself. Are you a perfectionist or not? So it's very important to pay attention on all these things, all the factors of it. Okay, it happens, and pay attention how you react to certain situations. Like, so we have some points then where we start behaving like a kid, because we have a wounded inner child because of that certain situation, and we get that um, belief back into our adult mind and adult body, and we start behaving like a kid. So now let's move on to how to heal it. We call it reparenting, and how you gonna do it? So firstly, I'm gonna tell you that we all have adult mind and a child mind. Adult child mind is all about, and you have the same beliefs as you were a child, and you are carrying the same beliefs, same reactions towards situations as you were 9, or whenever you experienced that same thing. For instance, a person start acting like as a 9-year old even if he is 25, and this is the wounded part of him. Okay, and that he's getting at 25, and it will be last longer until you give it a conscious attention and heal it. Okay, maybe at 95. So it's a very big issue. It's an opportunity to know yourself. Okay, so you need a adult mind in this situation. When it comes to healing, you need a attention of your adult mind, because it is mature enough to uh, it has that understanding to tell your child mind that it is safe to be here. Okay, child mind is your subconscious mind basically, because it has programmed in your early ages, so it is your kind of behavior now. so you can't understand really and you can't recognize easily without paying much attention. Okay, so child mind is basically your subconscious mind, and it is so stubborn. Okay, so it's needs back to back, you know, back to back change. And what is mind is gonna do is it will go back to that kid or to that belief and change it with a new one or with a broader perspective. A child mind's reaction is all about protection, because when he was kid, he had this much of protection, and he had some walls to protect himself. In the adult age, he's carrying the same like walls for protection, but adult mind is so powerful than the kids. Okay, so it's very important to release the walls, to destroy the walls that child has created for himself in his early ages, and make some new boundaries, right, for adult self. So first one, how you gonna do it, how you are going to heal your inner child is basically start from a trust. Make comfortable your inner child with yourself, and make him like feel safe with yourself, and give him time to trust on you. Okay, give him time to trust on you, and you can follow some affirmations. How you gonna do it? Put your hand on your heart and say, you can put your younger picture in front of you and say, and with the heart, you're safe with me, you can trust on me, I know you deserve better life, I'm here always for you. And try to repeat these affirmations again and again until you start believing in it. You can make your own affirmations, and I'm gonna mention some of these on the screen. You can go for them also. Whatever fits you, just adapt that. Okay. What the next part is, next step is to go deep down in the wants. How you gonna do this? The questions from your younger self. Okay, younger self when he was experiencing the same thing in your childhood, like went to back to your younger self, and you were experiencing some certain situation in your life, had no one to understand you, so you can go to that younger self, visualize that you have yourself in front of you, your younger self is in front of you, and ask questions like what do you need in this time, or how you're feeling. Like, feeling is really important. Try to feel whatever the emotion in that time you felt. Okay, because after that you can heal. When you can't feel, you can't heal. Okay, try to feel that emotions. And now you have adult mind, start asking questions that how you're feeling, and whatever he needed in that time, try to give it. Okay, or whatever how you expected from your parents should behave with you in that time, in that situation, try to behave in that way. Okay, for instance, if for instance you achieved something bigger in your life, like good marks in your any board examinations or like that, you didn't get any spark of attention, like everyone got that, your sister, your brother, but you didn't get that attention. Now this part of you is wounded. How you gonna heal it is go to that younger self back in that time and start asking how you're feeling, why are you feeling, like you should have that reason. And because in that time you needed that attention, give attention to your younger self, and because in that time you needed that appreciation, appreciate yourself, appreciate yourself, clap for yourself, that you really deserve it. You didn't get it from your family or parents, but I am here to give you whatever you need. I'm here to give you and provide it with the heart. Okay, he's worthy. Okay, and he needed this attention, and give it fully, and tell him how much you love him, and tell him that how amazing life he deserves. Okay, give it time to heal. Okay, it's not going to happen in one, like you just visited a one time and it's healed. No, it's not going to heal, it will take time, because it's a very like deep wound, and visit it often until you make a new belief, an adult belief about that situation, or you start feeling worthy of yourself, you start believe that you really deserve all these things. Okay, make yourself understand that you really worthy of all these things, and you deserve all the happiness, all the good relationships, love, attention, and care. Okay, and try to give yourself as much as you can. Now, extra tips to heal your inner child. Try to identify 5 good memories from your childhood. It was hard for me. Tried it out. It will help you to give some, different perspective about your childhood, that it was not only bad. Pay attention what you wanted in that time, or what you loved to do, and try to do it in like in your present self, and try to enjoy it. And like, if you loved playing, start playing. If you had any hobby in that time and you can resonate with it now, also start doing it. Okay, start spending time in that hobby, and try to do everything you always wanted to do but you didn't get any opportunity to do that. Start doing everything whatever you loved, like cooking, playing, dancing, music, singing, whatever you loved, start doing it. Okay, the fourth is the best tip is reassure that he is good. Reassure them every time that he is safe. Okay, she is safe now, she is feeling good with you. This is very important. Okay, important to reassure it that he is safe, because why our mind creates the bad beliefs about ourselves, because it is a automatic like protection of our mind. That mind protects us from some bad things. That's why we create some bad beliefs in ourselves. So when you are not reassuring that he's in a safe zone, your mind can fall down back. Okay, so it's very important. Heal inner child. You can try some also inner child healing guided meditations, and deep breathing also. If you want any guided meditation, let me know in the comment section. I would love to make it for you. Now you have broken down all the walls of protection that you had in your childhood. Now we need to make some new protection that they are broader and good for you. Now we need to set boundaries for ourselves. It is very essential to set boundaries, because this is the new way to protect our emotional mental health. It's very essential, and boundaries are very important because you are healed here now, but maybe you are living in the same environment that grown you have grown. So it's very easy to fall into trap back, because if you are experiencing the same traumas or the same behaviors from your families or the environment, so it's very important to fall back into the trap. So it's very essential to make some boundaries. How you are going to create boundaries? Firstly, if I say personally, I can't tell you how you should create your boundaries, because you have your own experiences, you have your own understanding, you have your own beliefs, perspectives towards life. So I would say you should set boundaries according to yourself, because I can't tell you how you are. I can tell you some basic boundaries, like start working on your mental health, start seeking knowledge, so you can make some bigger boundaries, broader perspectives. Okay, I can tell you that take care of your physical body, start doing meditations. Meditation is really important, and it's very essential if you are setting boundaries, because it gives you, provides you to see the life in a bigger perspective, so that you can set some broader boundaries for yourself, and you can find the right person for your life. You are concerned about your mental health. See, it's hard to heal our inner child, because the wounds are very very like deep down. It's very hard to heal. You have someone to help you in this journey. If you have any friend, your sister, your brother, whoever you have, please seek help. It's not a shame to no try to find some help. If you have someone, go for it. It would be easy for you to heal yourself. And if you, or if you have no one to help, if you have no one, it's pretty fine, because you can heal yourself. It's little tricky, but you can. Okay, and trust me, I'm trying to heal myself by my own. I am my own therapist, and you can be your own therapist. And boundaries are something that don't let you consume that anything that you that doesn't serve you. You will take care of yourself because you know what is really good for you, what serves you, and what not. So this was all about boundaries. You can set your all boundaries by yourself. You can find any video, you can find from any social media. If you want any help from others, this was the video. I believe that you loved this content, and I believe that you understood what I'm trying to say and what I wanted to tell you. And if you're new here on this, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section. You can connect with me on Instagram. Link is in the description box. And thank you so much for watching this video. I believe that you are going to heal yourself because it's very essential for yourself, for a happy and healthy life and healthy relationships. And thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned on my channel. I'll catch you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.